as you're running to that ladder, there's a little spot on the side you can just roll off onto. I would recommend going there.
I might.
Because the dogs will die, half the guys will die. If you fall onto the next one, they really don't know how to get to you.
They do cool backflips at least? We'll see.
But yeah, Dark Souls 2, it's a fun game. I've beaten it 2 or 3 times. But it's just not as good in almost every respect.
That was probably not worth it.
Dark Souls 3 also had the problem Dark Souls 2 does, where FromSoft was jerking themselves off on how good Dark Souls was. And Dark Souls was a good game, but I don't really need to know that, hey guys, this is Dark Souls every 2 minutes.
What, in Dark Souls 2?
In Dark Souls 2 and 3, there's so many references to Dark Souls 1.
Oh, yeah.
In Dark Souls 3, it's part of the theme that it's like a repeating cycle that can't be broken unless you do in Dark Souls 3. And Dark Souls 2 tried to do a bit of that, but they didn't do it very well.
They really didn't do it very
well. Because I think the implication of the setting was that this is the, third cycle through a, great, nailed it.
I mean, we'll see.
There's a ladder somewhere around here you can go up. That's a nice safe spot where you can kill the toxic guy.
I do like killing the toxic guy. I feel like most of those people actually followed me. Oh.
Also, there's an undead giant down here.
Well, I may have died.
Dead.
I'm dead.
And Dark Souls 3 did a bit of that. Dark Souls 3 also had the problem that has been continuing through the Souls game, where instead of making a good game that is difficult, they're making a difficult game that is good. And it's just a subtle little thing, but it's like much of the audience comes for WoW Dark Souls is hard, and so they're focusing on WoW Dark Souls is hard and making Dark Souls harder. In Dark Souls 3, shields are worthless.
They kind of are.
If you're not rolling.
What?
That can happen?
What? Excuse you? Did I just... Okay, yeah. Alright. Maybe it can happen with the dogs because they have a smaller hitbox in their body? They can stand inside each other?
I would guess it was just that, on whichever tick of the calculations, both of their hitboxes had moved into its hitbox.
Don't. Please don't. Oh. That was pleasant. Fuck you guys. I got lucky. Woo!
But, like, I haven't beaten either of the Dark Souls 3 DLCs.
They're rough.
Because they're not fun. I don't enjoy playing them. They're too difficult. I've seen whichever bullshit 4-phase boss fight in the first DLC.
Actually, that one is pretty cool, though.
And, it's cool, but it's bullshit. Many of the bosses that have phases should probably have the phases save.
Didn't they do that with a boss fight in this game?
They did, because the boss fight was bullshit. And it wasn't phases, really. It was, the game state gets saved. The damage you do to the boss basically gets saved. Which isn't as good a solution. I think that Ornstein and Smo is a good example of a boss that is on the line, I think, between when you should have the phases save and you shouldn't. The big reason I think that you shouldn't have the phases saved for Ornstein and Smo is because the second phase is easier.
What am I targeting? I'm targeting this weird I'm targeting Cthulhu.
But the what's-her-face and Papa Fire Guy are bullshit. I have never fought that bullshit, but I have seen that bullshit. And that's bullshit. You might have to get a little closer. There's...
there's South Park.
There's a spot you can get behind him, which is how melee characters deal with him.
Oh, there's a... Okay, so this is where I died down here, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that Cthulhu guy, you should go see what shiny was behind him.
I may do that.
It's a pretty good one.
Okay. Deal. Bye, guy. Is this the way to do that?
And that
it is.
That boss, I could have enjoyed, I think, if...
Oh, bitch.
It, you can't grab it while your shield is up.
Well, look at that.
I might have tried going through some of those DLCs if phases of the boss fight saved. The Abyss Watchers are unreasonably hard for the part of the game they're in.
But they're cool, though. Oh, hey.
That's poison, not toxic. You need a blooming. It'll be right below the other one.
I don't have it. I killed the guy. I should have one.
It's random which ones drop and don't drop.
Oh, so they don't always drop the toxic one?
Nope. You should probably just go back to the bonfire. Or kill the toxic guy and die. That's another option.
That's on a ladder. How do I get to the toxic guy?
Turn left.
Oh, is it a ladder?
No.
Yes.
That is a ladder, but it's not the ladder. Go down. Go left.
Oh, well.
Ignore him. He's stuck on the geometry.
You're stuck on me.
Okay, behind you.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Past him.
Oh. No, this way.
No. Up the top. There. Heal. Climb fast. Kill toxic.
Oh, this ladder. Okay. Hey, I'm out of Estus. Whee!
That's why my voice was getting increasingly desperate. Because you gonna die. But you have to kill him before you die. Oh god, you're not going to kill him before you die. Kill him. Kill him fast. Knock him off, knock him off, knock him off.
We'll see if it counts.
You didn't get any items. I don't know if that means anything. It would be worth not getting any toxic things if he were gone.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, so that only went vaguely horrible.
Uh-huh.
I probably won't get to double kill those dogs this time. Actually.
But, yeah, that's the big problem that I have with Dark Souls 2 and 3. And that would be probably the problem that I would have with Bloodborne. But Bloodborne is designed to be fast, and Dark Souls 3 is designed to be fast. But don't include shields if they're worthless in your game.
Please let me pass.
There are too many enemies that are too fast and too aggressive that your shield just drains your stamina.
Yeah, there are actually a lot like that. Oh, you followed me all the way down here. You assholes.
Now you want to go past where that undead guy was.
Oh, hey, look. I did not kill the
he's still
guy.
alive.
Okay. This is going... Blighttown is just a delight. Okay.
And yeah. So Bloodborne is designed to be faster, and I think I would enjoy that more. Like the one shield that exists in the game makes fun of you for using it.
Yeah, isn't it just a wooden plank?
Yeah, it's some shitty wooden boards tied together.
Nice. Sunny D.
I would just keep going.
Woo! That's not the way I want to be going.
It is really not. The dogs can't follow you up. The guys will be at least a step behind you if you survive.
This is
rough. Yeah.
It's very Blighttown-y, I feel.
Yeah. You're at a sort of awkward spot where the next good spells are close, but these spells aren't quite enough.
Or am I going this way for? Well, it would be really helpful if these hitboxes weren't so honest.
Yeah, and these guys are really fast, and the hitboxes are goofy. It's just not a good time. Sorcerers are usually really good at PvE, but these are fast. There's lots of them. They're apparently a little magic resistant, and there's a bunch of circuitous bullshit geometry in your way so that you can't just shoot them at a range.
That was the wrong way.
If you hadn't rolled, it might have been fine.
Fuck me, man.
Yeah. So, how's your Blighttown experience going?
I've died. That's also the wrong way. Again.
On a scale of 1 to this is where most people who quit Dark Souls quit. How would you feel about this area?
This playthrough is cancelled. I will never. Why do I? Oh.
Yeah. I'm sure I've said it before, but I'll say it again. People quit Dark Souls here. People quit Dark Souls in the tutorial. People quit Dark Souls at Ornstein and Smoke. If you can get past those 3 places, you can beat the game.
Success is going to come down the ladder, isn't he?
There are clearly people who don't, because if you look at the stats on the achievements, there are people who just haven't beaten those people, but have beaten Ornstein and Smoke. Worth it. What?
He survived.
What?
He survived again.
What?
There is no God.
That can't be right. This is the worst thing. Should we actually cut until you've killed all these guys?
No. Well, I'm not going to kill all of them. Are you fucking kidding me?
Until you have dealt with these guys and are moving on to the next area?
I fucking hate these dogs. So much. Oh, hey, look, that's death.
Your face is death.
Look
Look at that guy!
Hey!
Look at him.
Dark Souls 1 is a great game.
Yes. No bugs. 10 out of 10.
QA
0
team,
bugs in gameplay.
QA team, great job.
Yay.
I gotta get on with my life.
I've
had enough of your shit.
Knock on wood, should be done with the bullshit of Blighttown, except for one more toxic guy.
Isn't there like 4 more?
Well, on the way to the boss, you should be done with all of the bullshit. There is some way you can like drop down there and drop down one further spot and avoid a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
See the shiny... Yeah, that body there you can drop onto.
Oh.
Or you can just, do the fucking level.
Hey, they're killing themselves. I don't even have to be there. Just like right there.
I wonder if it's that guy that was falling.
He may have finally fallen. Is this one right here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Then there's some other spot you can drop.
That would have killed you in Dark Souls 2. Hey, look, it's a whip.
Yeah, and it tickled your health bar.
Please, I don't want to roll. Please. Thank you. Down there?
I think you want...
Oh, right there.
The other side, or... Yeah, come a little bit farther out, and I think that drop to the side there.
Boop, 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 boop.
And you can see the messages on the very bottom. You can't survive that.
Are you sure?
Yes. 100%.
Are you sure? But this message is down there. So
I think there's actually a kill plane.
That's kind of lame.
Okay,
so I avoided some stuff. What stuff did I avoid?
I think you avoided maybe one enemy type that you haven't seen yet that we have now seen. The other oddly vagina-like creature with their strange clitoris heads.
John, I don't know if you've like seen a vagina or a picture of a vagina, but they don't do fire stuff.
Well, they also don't have giant teeth, but...
Okay, well. Excuse me.
I don't remember what these are called. Some sort of like chaos insect or something.
Chaos bugger.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure almost everything in this game that does fire is associated with chaos.
So pyromancers are chaosomancers?
No, but there are chaos pyromancies.
Why would they make it that confusing?
Because there are worse pyromancies. Yeah, so there's a toxic guy trying to hit you from somewhere.
Oh, over there.
Oh.
Just
that's
like
where
right
it
down
is.
there?
Yeah, you can, I know, walk right out to him and beat his face off. I think he can survive the drop because you're close enough to the ground. And now we play the waiting game while the toxic drops off.
Please, sir, I want to hurt you. Nope.
You could check if you have any better toxic resist gear.
He's like trying to. Is he just over there on that bridge?
Yeah, he's on like the very end of this platform. There's literally no reason to go there besides to kill him. So there's all the reason in the world to go there.
Fuck you! 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 Fuck you!
Now kill him.
Oh, nice dodges.
Good job. You have committed murder.
No. There's an item back here too. There's the Wanderer set.
Hey, it's where
And a falchion.
the Wanderer starting class died.
Is that actually the name of it? That might be it.
I don't know. Wanderer or...
Bandito?
No, Bandito died elsewhere.
You're stuck behind the ladder, I see. You're one of them silly guys.
I don't know if these guys are resistant to magic at all.
Oh, hey. Ooh. Oh, well,
Oh, you might survive? Yeah, you're fine.
I'm down in it. Great.
Do you know where the bonfire is?
You?
Oh, you should probably take off the spell ring and put on the rusted iron ring.
Do I? Oh, I probably should. Run, run, run. Look, solid ground.
Yay,
Hey, oh,
solid
wait.
mount. Yay, boner fire. Now
Something
you
in
just
here.
have to sit quick or kill everything before you,
Or
get
die
set.
trying.
Yeah! Good job.
Alright, so we got this one here spell. Power within? Pyromancy.
Yeah, it's a pyromancy, so I don't think you can use it right now.
And a pyromancy flame. If I recall correctly, also.